Good morning everyone, this is Priyanshu Kaushik and you're listening to Noob's Law School. In the previous video, Subhashri has talked about the President of India in our flagship complete course on Constitution of India. Playlist has been created by the same name on our YouTube channel, and if you haven't checked out that playlist, go to the description box of this video and do check out that playlist. Now let me get this video started. Talking about the Vice President, if translated into Hindi, the word literally means Uprashtrapati. The Vice President of the Republic of India is the official designation of this position. Part 5 of the Constitution of India discusses the office of Vice President of India from Article 63 to Article 73. The Constitution of India deals with the qualifications, elections, removal of the Vice President of India. Vice President is basically the first contender for the post of President in case an emergency arises. He also holds the position of ex officio chairman of the upper house, that is Rajya Sabha. Vice President also holds the second position in the order of precedence, the first being held by the President itself. Now moving on to the qualifications for becoming a Vice President. The minimum criteria is that the person who wants to be selected as a Vice President must be a citizen of India, and he must have completed a minimum age of 35 years. In order to become a vice president, he must be qualified to be elected as a member of the upper house, that is Rajya Sabha. He is also supposed not to hold any office of profit under the government of India. Now moving on to the election process of the Vice President of India. Vice President is elected indirectly by the members of an electoral college consisting of the members of both houses of the parliament. Both houses include Rajya Sabha, that is the upper house, and Lok Sabha, that is the lower house. The system of proportional representation using the single transferable votes is applied for the election purposes. Voting is conducted by the Election Commission of India via secret ballots. The election is to be held no later than 60 days of the expiry of the term of office of the outgoing Vice President. Now moving on, talking about the term of the office. The Vice President holds office for a period of 5 years. The Vice President holds his office for a period of 5 years. There is no bar in getting re-elected. That means that a person who has been elected as a Vice President can be elected again and again at the same post. The office of Vice President can be terminated only by early death, resignation, or by removal. In case of an emergency, the Deputy Chairman of Rajya Sabha can perform the functions and duties of the Vice President. Vice President can also serve as the President in case of any mishappening only for a maximum period of 6 months. Before moving forward, I would like to inform you about a very important piece of information. The dates for CLAT and ILAT are already out, and if you are interested in purchasing a 3-month subscription, then I would like to inform you that you will get a 1000 rupees flat discount upon your purchase, and if you use my code, that is THRINATH10, then you will get another 10% discount upon the already discounted price of 11,500 rupees. The CLAT subscription prices are going to rise very soon. The deadline of that is 26th March, so if you want to beat this price hike, then make sure that you purchase your subscription before the 26th of March. There is a free live test that is named CLAT Combat, which is to be held on 27th March at 3 p.m. If you give this test, you stand chances of winning scholarship that is worth up to 1 crore rupees and other exciting rewards like Google Mini, JBL headphones, etc. It is completely free. Unacademy has come up with certain batches. The very first one is Learn Legal, that is a strategy batch on legal modules for CLAT 2022 and 2023 aspirants. It is going to start from 23rd March and the mode of language is going to be English. Then there is another batch that is Learn GK and Current Affairs. It is also a strategy batch on GK and Current Affairs modules for CLAT 2022 and 2023 applicants. It is also going to start from 23rd March and the mode of language is again English. Then there is another batch that is Learn Reasoning Strategy batch on reasoning modules for CLAT 2022 and 2023 aspirants. It is going to start from 25th March and the mode of language is again going to be English. Now moving on to the oath of office. The President of India administers the oath of office to the Vice President of India. Article 69 of Indian Constitution provides for provisions for the oath of office for the Vice President. The oath itself. Now talking about the oath of office. The President of India administers the oath of office to the Vice President of India. Article 69 of the Indian Constitution provides for provisions for the oath of office of Vice President. Talking about the oath itself, it is pronounced in this manner that I, ABC being the name of the person who is swearing, Do swear in the name of God, having solemnly affirmed that I will bear the true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of India as by law established, and that I will discharge the duty upon which I am about to enter. Now, moving on to the powers of Vice President of India. So, Vice President of India does not hold a lot of powers. So the Vice President of India does not hold many powers. He basically holds two certain powers. The first one being his being an ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha, that is the upper house of Parliament. The Vice President acts as the ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha, and his powers and functions are similar to those of the Speaker of Lok Sabha. He basically decides the order of speech in the Rajya Sabha during the proceedings. He decides if a bill is money bill or non-money bill. He regulates the proceedings and debates of the upper house. He can adjourn or suspend the business of the upper house, that is Rajya Sabha, at his own will. Now moving on to his other powers of Vice President as at the office of President of India itself. In the event of the President's inability to work due to any reason, or a vacancy in the office of President due to any reason, he, that is the Vice President, can act as the President himself. Reasons for the President's inability include the death of the President, the resignation of the President, third being the removal or impeachment of the President, fourth being the unableness of the President in discharging his duties due to illness, absence, or any other causes. The office was created to maintain continuity in the Indian state. However, this is only for 6 months till the next president is elected. The office of Vice President during this time is taken over by the Deputy Chairman of Rajya Sabha. Now moving on to the salary and pension part, there are basically no provisions for the salary of the Vice President of India as in the work he do as in the capacity of being a Vice President. The Vice President receives a salary in the capacity of being the ex officio chairman of the Rajya Sabha. His current salary is 4 lakh per annum. His current salary is 4 lakh rupees per month. Besides salary, Vice President is also entitled to a daily allowance, free furnished residence, medical travel, and other facilities. Not just this, he also receives pensions which are 50%, that is half of his salary. Now moving on to the removal part, that how a Vice President can be removed. The Constitution states that the Vice President can be removed by a resolution of the Rajya Sabha passed by an effective majority, which should be agreed by the Lok Sabha with a simple majority, and a notice should be given in advance at least 14 days before the movement of the resolution to impeach the Vice President of India. No Vice President has ever faced the resolution for his removal. So till now, in these 70 years of independence, till now no Vice President has faced an impeachment motion against himself. Now talking about certain miscellaneous stuff which might be of interest to you and will be helpful in your CLAT examination. The Vice President, while discharging duty as President, should not preside over the Rajya Sabha. That is, he cannot perform the function of the ex officio chairman of Rajya Sabha. He is not a member of the Rajya Sabha. He does not have the right to vote. He can only give a casting vote. He can only give a casting vote. That is, when there is no majority on both sides and only one vote can change the whole scenario. Only in that manner the Vice President of India can give his vote. Article 63 of Indian Constitution provides that there should be a Vice President of India. Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan, in whose name Teachers' Day is celebrated on 5th September, was the first Vice President of India. A total of 13 Vice Presidents have been to India till now, including the present one. Muhammad Hidayatullah, who happened to be the 11th Chief Justice of India, had served as both Vice President of India as well as the President of India. Only Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan and Muhammad Hamid Ansari had a second tenure as a Vice President. Now talking about the present Vice President of India, the current Vice President of India is Venkaiah Naidu, who belongs to the state of Tamil Nadu and is a very veteran BJP member. Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, then please come down and click on this red button and click on the subscribe. And after subscribing, do not forget to press on the bell icon so that you can receive all the updates which we are going to send, so you can receive all the updated videos at proper time. Also, if you haven't saved the playlist that is a complete course on Constitution of India, then I would like to tell you that the link of this playlist will be there in the description box of this video, and you can directly go to the playlist and save it for your future reference. Now again, thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe to our channel and hit the like button, and do share this video to your friends and all the people who are interested in joining CLAT or are interested in learning about the Constitution of India. Again, thank you for watching this video.